Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute, but for good reasoning. I have a huge surprise. We are expecting, and I have been down in the dumps my entire first trimester. I had so many goals and things I wanted to accomplish the beginning of this year. I had so much stuff I wanted to do. I wanted to be more active on social media. And as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I was downhill and I was sick as a dog. I still get migraines, cannot eat certain foods. I mean, it's still kind of going on, but it's gotten a lot better. I was able to put together my last video from pieces from prior to the new year, prior to me being pregnant, and then we moved spaces, I think February. So like you kind of saw me there trying to move stuff, but I was like trying to be a major champ, trying to get stuff moved. But anyways, I am trying so hard to, just be here, and I put makeup on today. I'm trying to feel normal. I went for a walk this morning. I have been trying to still keep up with the working out, just not as much as it has been. And I've obviously stopped running just because I don't want everything shaking up and down. But anyways, that's the exciting news for us. We're super happy. My kids are so excited. My little boy asks me every day if the baby is here. They get to hear the baby's heartbeat, and it's just one of the most exciting things ever. So yeah, anyways, we're very excited. The only bad thing, and it's not really a bad thing because we still have a roof over our head, is we need a bigger house. Our house is a little small. I do have enough space on my side of the bedroom for the baby to be there for, a short amount of time. However, I don't think a toddler bed would fit there in a couple of years. So that's the only thing, but we're okay for now. So with that being said, I have a lot going on in here. So like you saw, we did move to a bigger space. It was much needed, I think, because once I moved out of the smaller space into the bigger space, it was almost like everything I moved had plenty of enough room in the bigger space besides the racks in the middle. Here's a picture of what it looks like right now. We're able to put a lot more. The only downfall is there is a window, and I have to... These fun little shirts that I did, I had to pull because, and I should have known better, the sun kind of discolored the crease of these shirts. So those are some things that we do have to watch for with the window being right there. But besides that, it's great. I absolutely love my space. I really think I can fit some more like little cubby shelves in certain places and still get use out of the full space. But yeah, we were supposed to have a market yesterday, and it ended up being canceled because of the bad weather that just came through. So that was a bummer, and they're trying to reschedule it for sometime in May, which honestly, May's not going to work for us. And when they emailed us to let us know the date that they were thinking, it was an April date, and I would have been totally okay moving to sometime in April because it would have still been before Easter, spring, and all of that. But since they're moving it to May, I just, not only like, is it not good? School's almost out because I had a ton of baseball stuff I was working on for this particular school that's close to where the market is. I had baseball stuff I was working on. I had school spirit stuff I was working on. I had senior sweatshirts that I was working on, plus all of the fun Easter stuff. Well, if they move it to May, I won't be able to bring any of that. So unfortunately, I did tell them if it is in May, I won't be able to do it. I will lose $10, but it's for a nonprofit, so I don't mind doing that at all. And my mom and I were able to get most of our stuff that we already had ready for this event into the store on Saturday. That way we can start selling it. Obviously, it does not need to sit in my office, just sitting here for a whole month until April, if they were to do it in April. And definitely, I'm sorry, I'm trying to restart my computer. It's acting crazy, not enough space. And then I need to get my machine on. So as soon as I restart it, I can put this light back on. But anywho, so that's kind of the exciting stuff, is not only do we get a bigger space, I am now having another baby. We do not know what the gender is. I do not think I want to find out until the baby is here, but I'm extremely OCD. So I don't know. We'll see. So far, I don't want to know, but if we start talking about it, then I do want to know. So I try just to not talk about it. I cannot come up with any names. I think we have a girl name, possibly, if my husband's okay with the middle name. He likes the first name. He picked the first name. If he's okay with the middle name, that could be our girl name. Boy name, no clue. Have no idea. I've always wanted 3 kids, but I never actually thought I'd have them, and here we are. I really do think it might be a boy just because the symptoms have been just like when I had my son times 10. So that's why I think it might be a boy, but you never know. So we'll see. We got 5 more months to find out what we are having and when it will be here. All right, so with that all being said, one thing that I am going to do is implement more baby items into my website, wholesale, and booth. These are the little shirts that I made for my kids to announce that they were having a baby sibling, and then the baby onesie. I just chose these fun colors just because that's who I am. But I definitely want to do more stuff kind of like that. Maybe some florals for the big sister or little sister. And I want to advertise them in the booth on like a mannequin or something. Here's my blank embroidery shirts that you can purchase, and we can put whatever you want on it, but I'll have that there. And then also I have this box, which I'm upside down, super excited about. Has anyone else had issues with USPS? I'm literally about to pull my hair out with them. I not only have had packages delayed, I've had customers yelling at me. I had a $1,000 order headed to Metairie, which is literally 45 minutes away to an hour. And she needed it for an event on like one particular day, and it showed up the next day late. And when I tell you, this woman was about to like come unglued. She wanted to come to our house. Like, it was insane. And I was like, ma'am, like, you have to understand, USPS is screwing up big time. So anyways, I'm talking about that because this box was supposed to show up before the market, which was going to be yesterday. And I think it showed up late Friday, which obviously we didn't do the market, so I'm not mad about it because it still showed up, but tracking still says that it's like in transit and nothing else. So anyways, it showed up. I do still have one more package that's out there. It actually said it was supposed to be delivered Thursday and has not been delivered yet. So I need to check that today because that's a big package of fun stuff that was supposed to be for the market also. But I'm just going to swing it into my booth and hope that we can sell it just as good. It's super cute stuff. It would be great for Easter baskets for little girls, keychains, like all the above. Fun colors. I had this lady, so I've been adding, I started around Christmas time trying to add or implement just a little bit of decor. So obviously my little girl is 2, about to be 3, and I really enjoy decorating, piece of hair on me. Okay. I really enjoy decorating her bookshelves with just different things for the different season. So around Christmas time, I wanted to add in some cute little items that you can decorate little boy or girl's rooms with, and they did not sell. So I probably should have learned a lesson then, but I wanted to give it one more try just because I did add them a little late into the season, into Christmas. So maybe that might be why they didn't sell, or maybe I'm not, what's a word? Maybe I'm not advertising them correctly, maybe. I don't know. So anyways, they're little felt. So it's a little bunny. It's felt, like a felt garland. So I got a few of these. And then this is really what I was talking about. She didn't really have these on her website. And this is when I found out I was pregnant. And I wanted to see if she could do something that would be really cute. And then at that, I can also add it in as a prop for these baby items that I want to start doing. This is one. Okay. So this one is a little flag that says hello world. This one is baby on the way. And these are the 2 that she did not have on her site that I asked if she could create for me, that, you know, obviously that I could put into my store. Here's one that says it's a girl. And of course the one that says it's a boy. They're so cute. And these are like items that I can keep, you know, if they don't sell, it's not like it's a seasonal thing. I can keep them in there in my booth on my website for however long until they do sell. So I got those. Okay. And then on top of that, one of these items is probably a little too late, but it's okay. Here is one that says hippity hop. So cute. I'm in love. I cannot wait to put these in my booth. This This one says Happy Easter. This one says Honey Bunny, and it's a purple color. I tried to get as many springy colors as I could. And of course, this one says Pinch Proof, which it's a little late, obviously, because St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow. So, I wasn't thinking about when I ordered that one. I thought they'd be here sooner than that, but it's fine. But yeah, so these are some little fun items that I'm going to add along with more baby stuff. I have had customers request our seasonal items, which we typically do 2T, like the toddler sizes, the youth sizes, and then adult sizes. We have been having more requests for infant and baby sizes. So we're going to try to see if we can sell any of that. Usually that stuff doesn't sell for us. And I had another lady, there was another lady in the store that I'm in. She sold baby onesies, the sublimation stuff, and she was not doing good, which is why she stopped and then gave it to me. And then I've had a few baby things in there, but just not a lot. So we're going to try to mix it up. Maybe the baby embroidery stuff will sell better than the sublimation stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, we're going to try this again. I told my mom I'd give it one more shot. The decorative pennant flags and the little, garlands. I think I have a bow garland in my booth, but I just honestly think that people don't know what it is. So I need to probably advertise it a little bit better. But anywho, we'll try it one more time. And then if this does not sell or does not do well, then I'm going to cut this completely. So that is one thing. Okay, so what are we working on today? Today I have a wholesale order I need to work on that says Tigers from a company that has bought for me several items and things and times. So that is what I want to work on today. We're definitely going to use my hoop master station just because with these, I have the mighty hoop. I think it's 13 by 8 and it's perfect for this area right here. And so it's just much easier to use. So I will transition all of that over here once I get my machine up and going. And then I have all of these that I took out for that market that obviously we're probably not going to end up doing. So, okay, sorry, we're trying to decide when to put our kids down. My father-in-law just got here, and I hate for them to go down now when he just got here. And anyways, so anyways, I have these shirts that I bought for this event. We're probably not doing the event now. I probably need to just send them back or return them back and get my money back. I also have a few more yellow ones to do, which I've probably done half of them already. I don't know what to do. Cause I got 2 of each youth size for these, and I got up to medium. I also have some red sweatshirts that I was gonna do for Valentine's that I probably need to send back also and just go ahead and get my money back. That is probably what I will work on tomorrow, is getting this stuff back over to the company that I bought them from so that I could just get my money back for them if I'm not going to use them. I don't use a lot of I may keep the light yellow. Let's see. Yeah, like this light yellow could possibly go with these little shorts. I could put maybe a blue little flower or smiley face on them. I may keep the light yellow for that reason, but other than that, the rest of it I probably should return to get my money back. Anyways, this is not an issue right now. What else? All right, so y'all are sitting on some shirts. I need to go ahead, pull some of those shirts out, get my machine up and going. Both of them have been maintenance, except for I have one maintenance I have to do on there and one maintenance I have to do on here, but I'm not using this one today. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one since, actually, I may just use this one. So that way you can see, I'll have my hooping station here, my machine going there. We might give her a rest because she is always on and I'm always using her. I also wanted to do some little springy hats for some kids. I don't think I'll do that today. I think I'm gonna try to knock out this wholesale order. So I have this wholesale order to do, and then I have another one that's toddler shirts that I need to get done sometime this week. Let's go ahead and let me get my machine up and going and get it oiled and sprayed, get my hooping station over here, and my shirts ready to go. Okay, so I got my hooping station here. I don't really have enough room here, which is why I keep it over here on this side, but it's okay. Let me see. I need to make sure that this is still hooped. Okay, so like I said earlier, this is my 13 by 8 mighty hoop, and I already have this ready to go. It's probably set where it needs to be set position wise on the shirt, because I did use this not that long ago for adult items. Okay, what else? I have that one. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna let y'all kind of see me use this and work on my machine here, and let's go ahead and get this order going. I'd like to at least try to finish half of these today, maybe the other half. Well, I take that back. I'm gonna finish as much as I can with the tiger stripe fabric I have. I probably can get maybe through 8 or 9, and I have more coming in, which I need to check the status of shipping on that. Hopefully they did not use USPS, or I might need to go check my mailbox, which I haven't checked in a few days, because that fabric might be in there. But anywho, I'm gonna get done as many as I can today. It is 11:21 right now. Let's get to work. I'm gonna just let y'all kind of just watch me. I'm gonna listen to my show that I like watching, or that the series I'm watching right now, which I'm not even gonna tell y'all because you might judge. So anyways, I've done watched the whole entire thing multiple times, and I think when I'm pregnant, I just like to watch old shows again. I might even go back to 90210 next. Who knows? But anywho, I'm just gonna let y'all sit here and watch me work, and I will hop back on in a little bit. Okay, I wanted to jump on. So if you were wondering what I was doing, I had to move my hooping arms out to fit this 13 by 8. So I'm done with that. But anyways, I forgot that I had these, and I just got a little oil from the machine on me. Probably could just use a paper towel, but I needed some like dust lint free microfiber wipes to wipe this down and clean my machines with. And I found these that I think are like throwaway. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna throw them away because once you get the oil and stuff all over the towel, I really don't want that in my washing machine. And so anyways, long story short, I had some other towels I was using, and then I don't know, I just like don't like putting the oil and stuff in my machines. Why is my... Okay, I think you're a little bit straighter now. Putting those things with oil and grease and all kind of stuff in my washing machine. So I found these that I think are kind of throwawayable. They come 50 to a pack. I can link them below, and they really help with all the dust in here, because if you do embroidery, or you mess with clothes period, the dust that comes off of them is insane. So yeah, I think these will be super handy just to wipe things off, do my maintenance, clean, whatever it is I got to do, and chunk. Okay, so this is my 1 o'clock check-in. I have my second shirt done, and I know it seems like it's taken quite a minute. I swept in here. I kind of wiped a couple things down because it had sequins everywhere, and then I started doing this one on my other machine because there's a few little things I want to do for my daughter. Just like new stuff to put on the website that's just like fun. So I was like, I had these hooped in my 9x8 mighty hoop, so I only have 2 of these, so I went ahead and was like, let me just go ahead and get one of these done at least. If not, I can go ahead and do the other one too. It's not a big deal. And then I can go ahead and hoop the couple of items that I have for my daughter. The third shirt is on. I probably will work till about 4-ish. My kids are sleeping, so they don't need anything right now. My husband is occupied with his dad, so I still have probably a couple more hours in here that I can work. I will stop to go eat. I did run in there and talk to them for a little bit, told him hey, and that's how they were doing. Anyways, that's about where I'm at and what I've been doing. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off and do the little bunny in the middle, and then I'm gonna put the fabric right here. Hey y'all, it has been a couple of days, and obviously this video did not get put up last Friday like I had hoped because I never finished the ending of it because last week kind of got chaotic with the orders I had to get out and like the updates I had to do to my booth in the store, the vendor boutique that we're in. So this is me ending my video. If you would like to purchase any of the products that I've used, most of my stuff does come from Amazon, and all of that is linked in the description. My Mighty Hoops free shipping code is also linked, along with my Melco sales rep. His email is down there too. He's great to work with. If y'all have any questions, leave them below and I will get back to y'all. See y'all next week. Bye.